Welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. Mark here, my wife Tara just back there. So we're starting today in the house because Tara has something exciting to show you. So when I went out west to visit family last week, a week and a half ago I guess it was, I got back last weekend, my sister Linda had given me some Dry-Zabone hats and little jackets for teddy bears that she used to make years ago. She used to live in Australia for a number of years. So she gave them to me and I brought home, and Tara was extremely excited.
Thank you, Auntie Linda. Some little Aussie Dry-Zabone hats. So then it kind of inspired me because I have to have lots for myself to have on display in my house. So then I made my own little hats. So, Dry-Zabone, leather cowboy hats. And there's a variety of them. I did like every color. And so the first one is, these are obviously teddy bear size. And then the next one I'm going to try is making different sizes because I really like them. So, and then there's a bunch of different colors over there.
So these are the hats. And my sister used to make little teddy bears years ago. So she's had these kicking around for a while now. And
all hand stitched with the little holes.
So she was coming up with a few different designs. It was this one with the exposed.
This was the first one
on the outside.
This was the first one I did. It's a little big. Yeah. So I had to adapt. Still looks good, but I had to adapt. So then I tried it that way. And no, it kind of looks more like a, well, it still looks good, but it's just different. And then so I shrunk the circle. And then now I'm really happy with the way that, because when you put on a cowboy hat, you always want to do that, like, you know, that front squeeze. So the next design, the next pattern that I cut out, I will actually be doing everything. I'm going to use this one as a template and then shrink it down. Just because it's just, I don't know, it's something about a cowboy hat when you grab it, you want to put it on. Yeah,
you want that spot to put your finger in the center.
Yeah.
The crease.
And instead of the circle pattern, I'll use it's slightly oval so that it fits heads. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, cowboy hats. I know up the road where the lady that took Cora. It's a Sunrise Equestrian. They do horseback riding and that kind of stuff. And I made her a saddle pad, sheepskin saddle pad. I have a feeling she's going to just fall in love with these, and then they actually do the train robber. She's Kim, who's also part of the horse people out here. They do the mock train robbers. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we'll probably have a few of those in there. Yeah. Cool.
All right. Good. So so we're not outside yet feeding. We're going to head out shortly. It is 11:20. Can't see that very well. It's 11:20 anyway. And of course, daylight savings time. Are we safe, Maggie? Are we safe? So it's beautiful. It's sunny out, so we're going to head out right away. Now, what we do in relation to time changes is normally we go out in the wintertime at 10:30. It's, in the dead of winter, it's just getting light out, the animals are in the barn, and it's all about routine. So with the time change, we're going to adjust our timing slowly coming into spring and summertime when it is more light out. So we figured we'd go out 11:30, 11:20 this morning, and then start to bring back the clock back to maybe about 10 or 10:30. So the animals are out there, they're cozy. We don't want to get them up, especially in the wintertime when it's cold, so we let them kind of sleep and keep them on a schedule. So anyway, with that in mind, we are going to go head out and feed, as Tara was mentioning about Cora. So we did get some pictures and some video back from where she went. And it looks like Cora was pretty excited. There was a lot of running around, a lot of finding her feet out in the snow. And she was paired up with a mare that's on bed rest. So apparently the two of them just kind of fell in love with each other. And it's great. So I will put up some videos here and some photos as we get ready to go outside. Morning, Atlas and Toby. How you doing, bud? All right, so the garden. We're not starting anything yet. As you can see, it is completely under snow. But over the next month, I suppose, things will start to melt and that will start to unveil itself. Now, we were just talking this morning. We want to close this off and put fencing kind of like this here out and have an access point. We're thinking putting a gate here to access the back part of the farm, or possibly there, depending on how things work out. We know there's a high point here. And then the garage we built, what was that? Was that 2 years ago? Yeah, so it's that's where I park my vehicle, and it is where our tractor, our Kubota tractor, is housed as well. So that has been working very well. So a timeline on the snow melting, of course, changes year to year, but it's generally around the first week of April, which is around when the kid goats are due. So we have them inside. They kid out inside, and then we bring them out a week or two later, depending on how the weather is. Tara's birthday is April 2nd, and that's kind of the area that we look at. We've had, with the in relation to the pool and the snow on the pool, we've had years where April 2nd, we've opened up the pool and Tiana has actually gone in, although it be cold. But then there's been other years where it's like this. It's completely covered with snow. So it all depends on the time of year. But by mid-April, we're hoping to have everything kind of cleared out and the water receded, because we do get quite a bit of overland flooding.
Like a couple hot days, yeah. Like, because we can go from -5 to +20.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's
so
gone.
That's good.
So.
And then, of course, this building here, which is our barbecue area that we built last year. So we'll start taking the plastic off that, as well as the plastic in around our animal shelter. And then the spring and summer will begin, where we look and see what improvements we can do and construction projects. Morning, boys. How are we doing this morning? Billy, you look a little stiff. And the pigeons are out. Whoa, what is it? What are we saying? Time for breakfast? Yeah, I get a little bit on the ground over there, but they tend to want the fresh stuff, don't you? All right, we'll get you some hay. Morning, pigeons. We haven't named the pigeons, so, but there they are. And they're off.
I was putting it because of the snow. Put it in the buildings half and half. Because if it snows again like yesterday.
Yeah, well, I think the forecast is looking pretty good for
Throw one out here and then.
the snow. How's that?
Yeah.
Hey?
Options.
What are you doing? You know, your dad broke his horns by doing that. Why? Why, Billy? Why? Why don't you just eat the hay? I think we got to tighten this up.
Yeah.
Over time, the bolts tend
Billy!
to get worn out.
Hi,
Are
Billy.
you gonna eat? Yeah, we got a frozen poop pile in here. Oh, yeah, it's all over. There's baffles in it that I guess maybe need to be closed down a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll eat it.
The challenges of feeding, yeah, for sure. How's the babe doing? No. Yeah. Down there. Where's your mama? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Doesn't need mommy anymore. He's on to the dry food. Morning, alpaca. See, you're waiting. Peafowl, guineas. Oh, Fernando, yes. Don't want to forget you. And chickens, and Billy, and Sheldon. Oh, Sheldon's having some cleanup grains. All right, we'll get you guys some hay and the piggies. So these two, this one here is that's the male, right?
The white one.
Yeah. The white one's the male, and this one's a female. So they are a registered breeding pair. So the family that dropped them off because of the fire, the house fire they had. They were debating on whether to keep them or not, and they've decided not to. So they have now found homes. We made a post on Facebook, so they are now spoken for. The other ones all found a home, including Charlie, which is what Tara is all about, right, Charlie? Just interesting to see how Charlie's going to get along with Petey and Piper. So this new kid on the block. So he's found a great spot here. This is Cora's pen, which we haven't cleaned out yet. And Of course, that's where Cora's food dish was. So we're just waiting. Tara did go and clear, she took the snowblower out and cleared outside the shelter in preparation for the clean out of these buildings, as our our doe pygmy goats will be coming in, and we're going to be putting, we believe 4 of them are pregnant. So we'll be segregating, moving some animals around, maybe getting these guys outside into their front pen, and then of course cleaning up all of these pens for the goats, for the does.
They're all called Charlie.
They're all called Charlie.
Charlie! Come on, Charlie! Charlie! Charlie!
Yeah. Charlie 1, 2, and 3, right?
Charlie goes in 2 weeks to get fixed.
Oh, okay, 2 weeks. Yeah, we'll get him fixed. All right, Guinea. 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 They're all named Guinea. Let's go see what this is all about. What is the problem here? Yeah, it's fine. So guinea fowl are very annoying, but they are great for wood ticks. So we haven't had wood ticks here on the farm in many years.
Everybody says they're annoying.
Yeah.
But there's always a reason why they're annoying.
Well, yes. So when we're not in here, of course, they're quiet.
No, when Mark's not in here with the camera. Because Mark is, he's not always, like, Tiana and I can come in and there's no noise at all. Because they're used to us.
Yeah.
If they're outside and they're making noise, there's a fox, or there's an eagle, or there's a threat in the yard. So they're just protecting the barn. See that clock? That's the peacock telling you to back off.
Yeah. Cluck, cluck. All right, nice and quiet now. I guess they're just camera shy.
Right? Yeah, that's a male peacock telling you to back off.
Yeah, the cluck. All right, here we go. No. Are you coming in here? The skunks jumped over. Skunk. Yeah, once the pile of the pack of the hay gets higher and higher, we get jumpers. What is it, Skunk? You don't like your roommate? Hey? Susie? Hi. Hi, Sue. It looks like you got the place to yourself. Even your roommate doesn't want to stay with you. Hey, Turbo. What? All right. The sheep don't want any part of it. What's going on
the
here?
Horns. Grab her.
All right, up you go.
Good, you did that well.
I get feet over.
What's this? Because they're jumping on this.
Oh, they're jumping in the water. Oh, we got one coming in.
Come on, Paula. Let's go. Paula, out.
Holly.
Piper, come on.
Holly's going in.
Out.
They know they're not supposed to, but they give it a shot anyway.
Take down this wall. Put it back here. Right? It's going to be like the ground is going to be like messed up.
And that's where the alpaca poop pile is, too.
Yeah. Put it back here. Move these 4 girls over there. And those 2 over here. And then Sheldon and all them can go on that side as well. So like it'll be here again. Right?
Yeah. Well, and then when the kids are born, that's kind of the alleyway that we have for the
Switching it
kids.
over.
For the kids to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they can come, because that's enough. Well, if the 4 girls are out of here on that side. Unless she picks them up, like, yeah,
We need a bigger shelter.
need a bigger shelter. Right, Jasper? Yeah, you're drooling. Yeah. I need more space. No, actually, it's quite cozy. So, don't think we need more space. But we're just housing 4 extras right now that 2 don't get along.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Well, and they are.
It would over time, but right now the girls are pregnant, and I don't need headbutting and stress on the girls.
Yeah, and then so Skunk and Susie, and
Pedro and Wanita
Pedro and Wanita. So they are
going back home.
going back home, but we don't have a timeline yet, right?
Yeah, last time I talked to her, said spring, just for ease of, once they can get into their barn
Yeah.
and are set up there. They have the hay, they have this barn, they have the setup. So
Yeah. All right, there we go. So this is Sheldon's area, and this is where usually the kid goats will be. Of course, their opening is right there in the corner. Tara is just grabbing some wood. She's building a little shield so Skunk can't jump back out again. And of course, we've got some repairs to do, so we've got a few gates that we have to repair, replace, however, and then out into this area here. So yeah, in the coming weeks we'll be removing the poly from the outside of the building there, and then opening up, of course, the duck and goose area as well, which we could let them out sooner because of course they are water birds, so there's no issue with them getting into the pond. So they can come out. So that's that. That's where we're sitting. So being locked up in the shelter, they are safe. They are dry. So it was something we did a little differently this year than we normally do. The pigeons are usually always out doing their thing, running and flying around. And that's it. Beautiful day, and we'll just wait for things to melt. That sun is bright for sure. So anyway, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed, click on that subscribe button. We much appreciate it. And for those of you waiting for that carding machine that's down in our basement, I know that's on my mind, so we are going to fire that up and give that a shot as well. Maybe we'll do that next weekend. We'll see. Anyway, have a wonderful week, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.